The Conspiracy of Unit 731, Japan's Hidden Bioweapons Program.
In the frozen plains of Manchuria during World War II, Japan built something far darker than any battlefield. A secret city of scientists. A human laboratory where men, women, and children became test subjects in a race to master biological warfare. They called it Unit 731. This is the story of the Unit 731 cover-up, one of history's most horrifying conspiracies. So, what exactly was Unit 731? Officially, it was the Epidemic Prevention and Water Purification Department of the Imperial Army. Unofficially, it was a death factory. Founded in 1936 under General Ishii, Unit 731 had one mission: to develop biological weapons capable of wiping out entire cities. They didn't test on animals. They used people. Prisoners of war, Chinese civilians, Koreans, Russians, anyone they could capture. Victims were infected with plague, cholera, anthrax. Some were dissected alive without anesthesia. Others frozen solid to measure how long the human body could endure pain. Tens of thousands perished in those labs, and the bioweapons they created may have killed hundreds of thousands more across China. After Japan's surrender, the Soviet Union captured some of Ishii's men. In 1949, they held the Khabarovsk trials, public prosecutions detailing vivisection, plague bombs, and human experiments. The West dismissed it as communist propaganda. But those trials were real. The evidence was legit, and the U.S. already knew, because they had the data themselves. During the occupation, U.S. intelligence saw value in Japan's data. MacArthur and his staff quietly offered immunity to Unit 731 scientists in exchange for their research. Think of it as an Asian version of Operation Paperclip, but with bioweapons instead of rockets. Ishii lived a comfortable life in Tokyo. Others became professors and doctors. None ever saw a prison cell. Before surrendering, Ishii ordered all evidence destroyed, files burned, bodies dissolved, prisoners executed to eliminate witnesses. Japan's textbooks barely mentioned Unit 731 for decades. The U.S. locked the files away as classified. By the 1950s, parts of Unit 731's data had already fed into America's own bioweapon research. Decades later, Japan's National Archives released thousands of pages confirming other human experiment units. U.S. students and journalists found memos showing officials debating how to sanitize Unit 731 data before publication. Some survivors have finally spoken out, despite intimidation and threats. Japan acknowledged Unit 731 in 2018, but still no formal apology, no reparations, no transparency. Why hide it? Because to the U.S., this was about power. The Soviets had nukes. America wanted bioweapons intel. Japan wanted a clean slate. The deal served both. The world that condemned Nazi medical crimes turned around and bought Japan's. The conspiracy was global. Denial in Japan, secrecy in America, silence everywhere else. Unit 731 isn't just a wartime secret. It's a mirror of how nations bury their sins. The victims were erased, the records burned, and for almost 80 years the truth was locked away. But truth doesn't stay buried forever. Each document released, each voice heard, brings justice one step closer. So what do you think? Should there be new international investigations? Let me know in the comments. If you learned something today, like subscribe and share this